Does this work? Wait, did I add someone? I'm so sorry if I added you, ma'am. Oh my gosh, what have I done? Hey, don't call me princess, man. Listen, if you've never had an exclusive invite to a men's conference, today's the day. Do you guys have your popcorn? Do you guys have your popcorn? All right. Waiting for this music to play. All right, welcome everybody. Join in, grab your popcorn. Men's conference, machita zokul manan bosisi. The only thing you must do today is listen and respond and comment when need be. Can I get fire emojis in the chats? Cats, just burst out. Just burst out. I'm just waiting for my guests to request. If my guests are here, they know themselves. I'm waiting for 3 guests, and then I'll tell you what's going to happen. They know themselves. Okay, someone is here. Kalen is here. I'm waiting for the other guests. Welcome. Kalen, you can just chill there, muted. I'll come attend to you right now. Right in a second.
Okay, sweet.
Let's just enjoy the music for now, right? All right, we've got a second guest in the building. Shay, welcome. I'm waiting for one more person. Because of a man, like, guys, listen, screenshot, screen record, tag me on Instagram and I'll follow you back. I'm waiting for one more guest and then it's gonna be on. That's what we want here. That's what we want here. In my past life, I was a DJ, just in case people are wondering. No, guys, why are you guys in the door? Wait, hold on. I've got actual guests for you. I'm waiting for Dr. Leto, I think. I'm waiting for Dr. Leto. If someone sees Dr. Leto in this live, can they just, please? Let's get these numbers to 1,000. Let's tap the screen to 5,000, please. What's up, guys? I bathed. And also, I know my HIV status, you know? No shade to anyone. I'm just saying. I'm waiting for one more person. Dr. Letu, if I see you here, or she's not here yet. So I think without any further more to do, I shall start because you guys are here. Batum. Okay. Fire emoji. Okay, 2 fire emojis if you know your HIV status. I want to see something. Then we're going to resume with the program here. If you know your HIV status, 2 fire emojis. If you don't know, you don't have to say much, to be honest. Whether you know it or not. Okay. I love it for you guys. Look at you. Yeah? Hey, good peeps. All right. Let me check if Doc is here. If she's not, we'll just proceed with my thing. You guys stay here in the chat here. But yeah. I think it's thank you so much to everyone who just joined. Needed for intro. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's your boy PD Jokes. I'll be your host for today. It's a bit formal. It's weird when I'm being formal like this on the phone, but welcome to a Forever Winner series. Today we have special guests with me. Today we're going to be going through the episode, and I can officially say today's officially men's conference. So we'll see. Please grab some popcorn and a chair, sit down, and then let's watch. And I want you guys to help me answer each and every statement that's going to come by. If you want to watch the series on your own, you can head over to YouTube and we'll type it Forever Where Nazar, and you'll find the episodes packed inside. So today's episode just dropped about an hour ago, but since it's men's conference, I want to hear what you guys have to say while we're here, and we've got experts on the panel who are going to be joining us and hear what they have to say. So without any further more to do, I'm going to introduce my first panelist. Mr. Kellen, are you here, sir?
Yes, I'm here. How's it? Do you want me to put on my camera?
Look, man, if you're feeling handsome like me, please do so.
Well, I put my tripod stand up, so might as well. There we go.
All right, welcome, Khalil. Please tell the people what you do. I know you as the funniest creator here in this country. So can you just give us a little brief intro as to who you are and how did you get involved in this whole initiative?
Hello, everyone. So my name is Cullen Andrews, otherwise known as Lil Cully on TikTok. I create comedy skits, most of them relating to South African humor. And I not only do I create comedy skits, like I also speak about like serious things like mental health and all those things. So how I got roped into the Forever Winner thing is it was a cause that I really wanted to be part of. So
Yeah.
they reached out
Well,
to me and
welcome,
were like,
Helen.
"You're a perfect match."
Today's officially a men's conference, but we do have a lady on the panel, so it's going to be very interesting to hear what her
Okay.
inputs are. So without wasting more time, I'd like to welcome Shay as part of our panels. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Hey, ma'am, you came content creator ready. You didn't even ask about the camera. You just came in.
You ready, girl?
Hi, guys.
Hello, welcome, welcome,
I'm
welcome.
the
Thank you for
lady.
joining
I
us.
came to represent. I need to
Yes,
represent
babe.
my gender today. You know,
Yes, the girls and the gays will stick together.
I love it for us. Can you
I
just
love
give us a
that.
brief intro to the people who just literally stumbled upon you?
So,
Tell us who
hello,
you
my
are.
name is Shehara. I am a Durban-based lifestyle creator. I'm also a marketing student at UKZN, and I think that's how I got roped into Forever Winner because I am a student, and a large target audience of this campaign is students because we're trying to empower the youth to take, their sexual health seriously and to really debunk those stigmas, let everybody know what's going on. Everybody's status is out there on the table, and how to practice safe sexual relations. Because let's be honest, guys, university students, they are going to do the things.
At your most active, huh?
You came prepared. You came prepared. Well, thank you so much, guys, for taking the time. I know people are quite keen and interested to see what we have here. We've got a very unorthodox way of doing things, trying to rope everybody into the conversation. If you just joined, guys, welcome to the Forever Winner series. This is the live part of it. Like I said, we've got beautiful guests who are joining us today. So I want you guys to participate because you guys are the reason why we are here today. This is the unofficial men's conference. Okay, don't now say when February comes, like, oh, PD had a men's conference with the white kid. I'm like, what? 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 What are we talking about? So we also have the official account Forever Winner joining us today. Hello there, ghost lady. Ooh, Forever Winner is very shy, forever shy, but it's okay. I know you're still here. So basically, guys, what we're gonna do, Namhlanje, is we're gonna have open conversations about men's sexual health in South Africa, challenging the cultural norms and bridging the generational divide to create a future where men can feel empowered and so that they can prioritize their well-being. So we have a series and an episode that loaded today. I'm going to flip my camera. This is episode 2, called Men's Conference. So what I will do is that as the episode starts, after each and every statement, guys, I'm gonna pause the video and I wanna see what you guys choose in the comment section. So there are a few options, 3 options. There's neutral, there's agree and disagree. It's as simple as that. So I'll pause it before we hear what the people or the cast had to say, and then I'll hear from the both of you guys what you would choose, and I'll just get a little bit something brief. Are we good to go?
Yeah, that's cool.
I hope you guys can see me. That's the other reason why you guys are like small here, because if we are all
Yeah,
full here, you would not see
makes
what's in
sense.
front of me. Yeah, yeah. So guys, buckle up and let's enjoy the episode. It's not long, so I'll flip my camera. Uh oh, Kata putata. Oh man. Okay. Can everybody see my screen? Wait, hold up. Wait, hold
I feel
on.
like I'm in a lecture right now.
Yeah.
Wait, wait. Can everybody see my screen now?
Yes, we
Yeah,
can.
you can see it.
Okay, cool. So ladies and gentlemen, buckle up, popcorn ready, and your samosas there, and let's hit play. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Choose Your Lane, hello, a handsome Forever Winner YouTube series. I'm your host, PD Jokes, and this is the Men's Conference. Fire emojis, guys, if you think the host is handsome. It's not related. Fire emojis in the chats, please. While we're on this episode, make sure that you engage with us. Let us know in the comment section what your thoughts are. Are you choosing lane 1 to agree? Are you choosing the neutral lane to be neutral? Or are you choosing the third lane to disagree? Without any further more to do, let us meet our people.
Hello, my name is Malik Miller and I'm 28 years old and I'm from Johannesburg. Hi, my name is Godfrey Mpadzwa, your international model and Mr. International Africa. Thank you.
Ow.
Hi, I am Kwesi Malekhetok. I'm 25 years old. I am a social media content creator, TikTok influencer, and a business medical student.
Hi, my name is Paul Smith. I'm 37 years old, and I'm a believer in Jesus Christ.
Hi, I'm Robert Ndisiwe. I'm 47 years old. I'm from Pretoria.
Hi, my name is Susan Zomakubela. I am 32 years old, and I'm a creative.
My name is Ashik Singh. I'm 33 years old and I'm from Malanga.
Here's your first statement.
Before we get into our first statement, since we got our intros, guys, can everyone in the comments type in their intros as well? Your name and where you're from, and then I'll wait 2 seconds. I want you guys to be active here today. You're not leaving this phone on the tripod. It's not happening. It's not happening. All right. Intros. Smarts from Pretoria. We love it. Because you guys are part of us. Chloe from Durban is here. Shay, are you from Durban? Just taking a wild guess. Oops.
Yes, I am from Durban.
I didn't say where I was from, my bad.
Where you from? Where you from, Kale?
Johannesburg.
Johannesburg. Okay, lovely. So, guys, we're going to get into the first statement, as we can see. So, guys, be ready. As I call out the statement, I will pause, and you guys tell me agree, disagree, or neutral. Let's go for it.
Societal expectations prevent men from accessing healthcare.
Societal expectations prevent men from accessing health care. Let me know what you guys think in the comment sections. You guys say agree. Okay. I wonder what the reasons are, but type your decisions first. Agree. So everyone here believes that societal expectations, they prevent us from accessing healthcare. All right. Let's see what our people have to say.
It's time to choose your link.
Majority went to...
I think, yes, societal standards or expectations kind of prevent men from accessing healthcare. So you're expected to be strong. And then if like you can't complain about flu, do you understand? Why are you going to the doctor? You only go to the doctor when you're like super sick. So most of the time in clinics or in hospital settings, you see women and children.
Men are expected to be so hard, We never really expect a man to be crying like a woman and stuff. So that society, it's harsh, guys.
Kind of toxic.
Yeah.
I think also from a mental health standpoint as well, like studies have shown that girl children are performing better than boy children in schools on all aspects, sports, academics, mental health. Mental health especially, like I'm sure most of us don't even go to OP anyway, So from a mental health standpoint, societal expectations do, hinder that.
Yeah, like I agree with the statement. I think another aspect to it is the fact that at the foundation level and within schools and our societies at large, there's a lack of information or there's a way which kids think they need to act, which prevents them from accessing the information or makes them feel embarrassed to actually act out on it in the future.
I don't think so, because nowadays we have like your men's clinic, which is open to everyone and it's free, actually. So I think men it's about themselves not wanting to go there or feeling small, but I feel like they're free.
But how many men go to that clinic?
Thank you.
I know a few, maybe from where I come from, yeah.
Do you guys go to the clinic? Let me know in the chats.
Understand. Most men are expected to come across as if you don't have problems.
Yes, because society doesn't expect men to cry. So if you come out and say you have mental health issues, and then now you need to go to a therapist, everyone is kind of be shocked. Why are you even going to the hospital to start with?
Yeah, but we have even online services. It can be telephonic, can be anonymous. So it's about men moving away from feeling judged and being free, and accepting what they're going through. Gone are the days when people say you can't speak out. I mean, speak out. If you're depressed, go for therapy. It's just that simple. So I think it's us as men who need to come out. Society won't judge us anymore. Yeah, that's my feeling.
There's no such thing as men can't do this or men can't do that. We all cry, we all become sad, we do what we have to do, and we all can get necessary help no matter where we want to go.
I think a big factor in this is the parenting styles, the way in which kids have been brought up and with the parenting styles. Sometimes it's so taboo, in these families, and sometimes it's seen as weakness. And this still exists a very traditional style, like within like the Afrikaans community, within the Indian community. And I think this poses a big problem to a kid growing into his own self, as you said, to knowing and accepting himself for the way he is.
Kushubile kumnandi kuyashesha. It's delicious in here. So you guys heard it from our people. What do you guys think? I want to know from you. Let's start with you, Cullen.
So I'm more leaning towards agree. I do agree with that. But something that was interesting for me that I noticed about the video is that the men who agreed and the men who disagreed, I don't know, they're very different types of men.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Please be specific. I don't know, Cullen.
Okay, I'll be specific. I'm allowed to. So the guys that agreed are mostly gay men, and the guys that didn't agree are straight men.
Okay.
That's what I thought. So maybe there is societal pressure from how to be a man. Maybe that's why the men disagreed. The straight men disagreed because they can't, you know. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get you. Shay, do you wanna add some paprika there?
I think I strongly disagree. I feel like as a guy, if something's wrong, go get it checked out. I think that maybe because of societal pressures, you're in your head about it a little bit. But I mean, like, if you're sick, go to the doctor. If you need help, ask for it. And I understand that it might be like a little bit scary or maybe you feel vulnerable, but it's really not that deep, in my opinion. I feel like men should be allowed to have emotions and be sick. I mean, that's so human. So you should never feel that you need to perform. I mean, everyone has good days and bad days. Even trees don't bloom 100 days, like the whole year. So maybe men should be kinder with themselves as well.
You know what's funny? I'm just gonna skim through two comments here. One that stood out for me. Sisha said, "I prefer having appointment with the doctor instead of a clinic." Cullen, you find that that's quite common?
I prefer that.
Okay.
And I would find that it is quite common. Yeah.
What is it with clinics that nobody likes that makes us so uncomfortable? I'm gonna read another comment. Someone said some men hate the doctor or the clinic in general. So this societal pressures, guys, it seems like they are here.
They are here.
They are
For
here.
me, I don't know. It's the whole the clinic thing doesn't make me nervous because of societal pressures. It's just like it makes me nervous because like what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
What are the results gonna be?
No, I totally understand. You guys, please keep letting us know in the comments what you guys think. We're gonna head over to the second statement. Be ready. I will pause and I'll hear what you guys have to say. Let's go for it. All right.
Here's your next statement. Men are responsible for bringing condoms or other protective options.
Men are responsible for bringing condoms and other, where's the English there?
Men are responsible
and other protective options. Some women are saying agree, some women saying disagree. Christopher says agree, Kabelo says disagree. I think the outcome that they're worried about, Eldon, you wrote English and it's after 7 also. Good Roses Bloom says disagree. Both genders are. Okay. There's a bit of a tug of war happening here in the comment section. Guys, please let us know. Do you think men, wait, it's simple. Agree, disagree, or you neutral? Men are responsible for bringing condoms or other protective options. Lebo says she feels neutral about the situation. Let's hear what our people have to say.
Bringing condoms or other protective options. It's time to choose your lane.
I can start. So I'm neutral because it takes two to tango. Yeah, sure, it should fall more on men, but I do think it does take two to tango. And if he doesn't have the sexual protective things, what's gonna happen?
I'll agree because I come from I'm old school. Masculinity, I have to take care, man. I'm in charge, so I believe I have to come with my protection.
Okay.
I've never expected a lady to carry protection. I mean, that's me. Yeah.
I disagree because I would say, because we're having intercourse, it's a mutual thing, you understand? So just as much as I would like to be with you, you also have a responsibility to take care of yourself. So we should both make plans to have condoms, be protective. You know what I mean? It can't just be me. I agree that in your upbringing, yes. But now, if you look at it, it's the modern day world. You understand? Not just men carry viruses. It's women. It's equal. So we have to think of each other. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I think the reason that I agree with the statement is not to say that I don't agree with females carrying around protection. I do as well. But I do think that as a man, it's our responsibility to ensure that if we are expected to engage in sexual intercourse, then it's our responsibility to make sure that, we do it protectively. Not to say that a woman should not carry, that's not what I'm saying. But I do agree with the statement that if you're open to sex, you should be carrying protection.
Well, I disagree because, as I said, it takes two to tango. So basically, that's why there are as well femidom, which are female condoms. It shows that females need to carry their protection as well.
Let's say we're in a situation, right, whereby I forgot to bring my condoms. Yes, I always bring my condoms. You should know, as my partner, we are trying to be safe. You understand? You might not know I might have been with 2 or more partners. Honestly, you understand? It happens like that, okay? So I know myself, I'm in an open relationship, and sometimes it happens. So you as a female, or just as my partner, you should know that in case.
I disagree because when you're in a relationship, it's a two-way street, no matter what. You have to accommodate each other. Like my wife and I, we don't have kids, and we're not planning on having any kids anytime soon. So if I'm late for work and the shops are about to close, then I ask her, please go get some condoms because we don't want to have kids. Nothing wrong with it. Whether I carry with me or she carries with her, and I've asked her many times, please go to the shop and go get some. So there's no point in hammering on the fact that you're a man, you have to have it. Two-way street.
And adding on what you're saying, it should be both of us. I need to protect myself so that I can protect Wena as well.
If a guy is going out for the night with the intention of hooking up, it's a different sort of social setting.
That's true. That's true. Yeah,
in which case, I think it would be irresponsible for the guy to not go in there protected, knowing that that's what he's seeking or that's what he's open to. Same story with the girl. If a girl is going out, I think, it's my personal opinion, that it's also irresponsible for her to go in without any protection.
So, at this point, what's your conclusion?
As a neutral, I'm kind of leaning more towards this side now.
You gotta switch.
Yeah.
Okay, you gotta switch. So you agree?
Yeah.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Well,
Somebody had to switch because guess what? Once you hear what people got to say, you got to learn what other people think. Do you guys believe? I was hearing a lot of chatting in the comment section. A lot of people said agree. A lot of people said, you know what, we should both use or bring protection to the party. Some people are like, nah. It's your responsibility as a man. You bring the condoms because I'm not doing that. And also, I look too cute over the counter to be buying condoms because they're going to ask me, what size are the condoms? I don't know my man's size, but I want to know. Shay, what do you think? Are you agreeing? Are you neutral? Or you disagree with the statement?
There were some interesting points there about how it depends on the situation because they are totally right. A relationship where you guys have been together for a long time and going out to hook up, they are very different situations. In a hookup case, I would expect a man to have it. In a relationship, I understand that it's like a 50-50 situation,
Wait.
but women should
Hey,
also be.
hey,
And I
are
think
you
also
trying?
men have preferences. Men have
Hey,
preferences we have no idea about.
are you trying to tell us that men are the only people who leave the house with a hookup in mind? Because if he knows he might have a hookup, he brings
A
one.
lot
But
of
what if?
women,
Mhm.
a lot of women maybe expect a man to, but it's not necessary. We should be, yes. But in situations, I think that it's a tricky situation, guys.
It
It's
is
like
tricky.
tiptoeing around.
I'm also
I think
neutral.
not everything is so black and white.
Kalen, don't run away from responsibilities of buying condoms. Why you suddenly neutral? You were agreeing earlier on.
No,
What changed
like
your mind?
I disagreed at first, but I'm neutral because the thing is, like, I do understand there must be two people are involved in this, and there must be two people bringing the condom, but the condom is used for the man, so
And I feel like comfort is a factor
yes,
in this.
like you were saying, they know what they like, so shouldn't they get the condom?
Like
But
I
then
just
also, that guy brought up like when he's late for work and then his wife buys the condoms.
yes, like I
Yeah, that's why
understand
it's
that.
yeah, that's why it's
That's
like a
totally
sticky
chill. Like
slope.
why would that be an issue?
Yeah, but like in a
So,
normal like a hookup, I think the guy should, you know.
so
Virtual
then
high five.
what
There
you
we
guys are
go.
saying is that pull on the responsibility of our sexual health. Ultimately, ladies, you are letting it be on men's hands because we care so much about our sexual health that we obviously are going to bring protection because hey, without it, it's chai. You guys are just like, I trust him. I might not have met him now. Maybe after the bar, I'll trust him. I don't know. What's the vibe?
Good argument. That's for you, girl. That's a heterosexual
Hey,
argument.
let me go to the comments. I don't want to put you in the corner. Let me read some of the comments. I hear people are having some nice agreements here. Someone says we should both be prepared at all times, especially when I'm in a relationship. That's Nonjabulo 16. Lulu says I carry condoms in my wallet. Wait, can women have wallets? Last time I checked, they always leave their money home. But that's
Face cards, they don't decline.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Nomhle underscore Tando says we expect him to be prepared for anything! Exclamation mark. She says, let me take one more. Good Roses Bloom says, is it only a 50-50 when we are in a relationship? Ooh, Kellen, do you want to take it away?
Uh, no, no.
No?
If it's gonna be 50-50, it's gonna be 50-50 always.
I feel you. Shay? Yes? No?
Okay. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
I'm still into this comfort factor though, hey?
Yeah, so am I.
I'm still thinking like I mean I don't have like the facilities to speak out of experience. But surely there are some that are better than others.
Yeah.
You know?
I hear you.
For sure.
Kellen, I see your people are here and they're like, can I make you bigger? Guys, if I make him bigger on the screen, you won't be able to see what happens here. So,
That guy.
unfortunately, but your people say
Also,
hello.
a quick point there. As a
Yes.
woman, I cannot
Yes,
expect a
I-
man to be carrying around a female condom. If that's my preference, then I'm gonna have one in my handbag all the time.
Pambili to
That's
female,
And
female condoms.
I think that should
Pambili.
also be if you have something that's your preference, maybe you should be carrying that around all the time.
yeah.
Yeah. And guys, by the way, for those who are watching at home, if you do have questions and you are curious and you're kind of scared to ask these on a public platform, or you're just kind of in a journey about your sexual health, do remember that we've got a chat box. If you go to the website, the Forever Winner website, you can click there, talk to that chat box. It will answer all your questions and then you can get extra help that side. So we're going to move on to the next statement. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready.
As you can see from home, people can change their minds. Let's move on. Here's the next statement. My body count matters less than my partner.
This one is going to be hot. This one is going to be hot. You guys heard it here.
People can change their minds.
The statement
Let's
is
move on. Here's the next statement. My body count.
my body count matters less than my partner's. Statement needs 3 answers. Do you agree? Are you neutral? Or do you completely disagree? Plays intense music. Come, 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 come. Comment section. Why the body count chat is quiet? Okay, I've got an agree, a disagree, a disagree. My body count matters less than my partner's. I wonder what the men are gonna say. People say it does not matter. Disagree, disagree. I've got a couple of disagrees. Obviously, the men are gonna say agree. Someone says, why is my body count that important? Someone says it doesn't matter. Karabo says disagree, it does not matter. Most of the boys are saying agree. Men's body count must be higher than women. I don't know how about that, but let's watch what the people have to say.
Matters less than my partner. Son, you choose your lane.
Ooh. Why are everybody counting? I disagree. We're talking about sex. And for me, sex is an important thing. It's an important act. We don't just have sex with anyone. Ne? That's me. So if your body count is like 200 people and I come with my one child, there's no way. There's no way. So both our body counts matter.
I would disagree on that because let's say I can't judge you based on your past. You understand? Maybe you did sleep around, you were young, but it doesn't mean that you are the same person.
Huh?
So
Switch.
it's basically the person that you have. You must just be happy with the person that you have, and not because of I'm happy with this person because they only slept with me.
It sounds like you disagree, but you're in the middle lane.
Yeah, like I'm neutral about it. I don't know.
I'm neutral because I don't think it matters as well. I agree with him because, like, that's your past. You've slept with 300 people. That's your past.
Mm-hmm.
So now you're with me. If you're willing to walk this journey with me, and, like, you're faithful, that's what counts to me.
Oh, yeah, you changed your lane. So what changed your mind?
Because my reputation matters, If I'm with a person and everyone, when we go to a setup and everyone says, "No, I slept with him." No, I don't want that. So it matters to me.
But he's with you now. Does that really matter? Just because
You slept with 200 people and I'm only slept with 2.
People change.
And everyone knows you in the club.
Imagine working together and then everyone on this panel has slept with you.
Yeah, but then now you could have been like that, but now I turn you into a dime. You understand? Now I make you realize what it means to actually have somebody that matters, and you don't have to go and seek for it elsewhere. What do you do?
I don't want my partner's birthmarks being seen by other people.
I do.
They have birthmark on their back. Let's go.
I'm not quite sure if I'm in the right lane here, but let me... Okay, so look, like, I've been with previous women before. I'm my wife's first, okay? When she found out of my previous relationships, we nearly broke up. She nearly broke up with me because of baggage you carry with you. But if you're in different relationships, then you need to know what's happening.
So my guys in the middle, are you guys still comfortable where you are after hearing all of this?
Like
I'm still comfortable where I am because I'm thinking, you know what? I believe in second chances. Because if you just said because she had 100 people, then, I mean, is she deemed for the dustbin? Where do you put that person? I mean, like, I think give the person a second chance.
Also, I don't understand why, like, sleeping with 100 people is a bad thing either. Like, as long as you're looking after yourself and you're not hurting the other person, why is it a bad thing? I mean, I'm gay, so, like, generally, gay men tend to be quite promiscuous, so I'm like, I do not care. Like, right now, it's about, like, the situation that we're in. Yeah.
No, I think it's more when you're older, because that's the person that you're going to settle for. Like, you want to make sure that this is the person that I'm proud to be with and stuff. So if you're going to still be having a body count of 150, then I don't know, you understand? But if you're younger, then...
Damn.
Okay, all right. Let's discuss the elephant in the room in closing. Why did you change your lane?
Okay, well, like you said, now I agree, because the right thing to do is actually to wait for the right partner, whether it takes 2 years or 20 years. Because when you sleep around, like I said, mentioning soul ties and stuff, if you keep it for the special lady, for, when it comes to the big day, it's a special thing, it's a bond that you guys create. God created men and women to be together and multiply, have kids. That's how it is. That's how it's been created.
But you can still have wandering eyes and, like, you can still be a cheater even though you were faithful. Like, you never slept to anyone. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can be like, oh, okay, I'm away for marriage, and then I get married, and then 6 months down the line, I decide to cheat.
Ushushu kunzima kuyababa like her. Boys, we can go on the whole day about 40 cards. Let me count the bodies that I have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right.
Damn. It's a lot. I hope you guys are you guys reading the comments? Because I feel like I'm the one who's crazy here. Are you guys reading the comments?
Yes.
Can you see? I see someone who was very descriptive, but let me just go through a few, but I'll come back to them after this. Shay, you seem like you have a lot to say. Let me start with you.
Yo, man. Why do we put so much emphasis on women's bodies count? Like,
Body counts in general. Oh.
like,
Sorry, but
Me
like,
too, Kellen. Why? What's on your mind?
so what if a chick likes to have sex? Like what? What?
exactly.
I don't
And
get
like
it.
also, how do you know what you like until you've tried everything? That's why you have a high body count.
He's talking about tasting the rainbow right now.
But you know what I mean? Like, body count should not matter.
Yeah.
Okay, but I think that there is like a general quote unquote limit. I think that now if we're in the triple digits, I think maybe that's ish,
Yeah. So you have a limit. So basically, Shay, you saying you'd be fine if your man comes and says, "Look, man, I had some fun times in the past. It's probably my like over 500. I can't remember, but you
No,
know
you
that."
see, like that would be personally for me, that would be too much. That's great for him. But like
So
it's
so you neutral. It does matter.
when you think about like experiencing that many people, at that point now, in a year there are 365 days. You like statistically, are you just going around having mindless casual sex?
I
That's
mean,
true.
people meet at clubs. Kellen, what do you say? A
It
lot of
is
men
a
are
special
saying,
thing, but there are
First of all,
maybe there's more than
actually,
one special person in your life.
I don't think that when people say they've had sex with 300 people, they've actually done that. I don't like
"You
that
reckon?"
is, I don't think, but I don't know, maybe I could be wrong. But I am a little bit on her side with when the amount, like if someone had to tell you, like, listen, I've slept with 400 people, you play that in your head.
Yeah.
But still, it still wouldn't matter, you
It's
know?
so interesting to see all these different views because most of the men's comments I'm reading here, they're totally against a high body count when coming to a woman. And like you were saying, Shay,
It's
why is
such a
that the
good
problem?
thing.
Yeah, I understand. It's like double standard vibes, right? But everybody's got their own
Such a
personal
double
preference.
standard.
Their own personal preference. Let me read a few comments here. Wame says body count is a big deal for me. She's speaking for herself. And then Oh Maria says that's a whole different problem. I had someone talking about soul ties and all those things. When you sleep with multiple people, you've got all these spiritual ties. And I think it's not everyone is spiritual, but for those who understand what she means, hey, you can relate. Someone says it doesn't matter. What matters is the person that you are now. Ow!
There
Justicia,
you go.
isn't this
Oh, I
nice?
like how they said that.
And
But
yeah,
I
no,
do get what you mean. Like 300 people, like
it's quite a lot.
it
Some
makes
guy
me.
body say Lloyd said a woman with a high body count is a no. Any final remarks before we move on to the next statement?
They must make sure their body count is low then, if they want a girl with a low body count.
What a clap back from Khaled. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give
Yeah.
Khaled some gifts there. From 100, maybe 200, maybe. Someone said from the 1st of January, they start their count to zero again. In any case, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is a Forever Weather live chat in Chile, Nokale and Lana. I've got Shay as well. They're my beautiful panels. We're going through the episode. It's Choose Your Lane, the unofficial men's conference. So every time I'm going to statement, I will pause and then you can just engage with us. Tell us where would you go, either agree, neutral, or disagree. And please follow Forever Winner on all social media platforms. If there's anything that you like about the live, screen recorded, post it on IG, tag us, post it anywhere and just tag us and tag us. Okay, feel free. And I'm learning so much. Okay, let's go to statement number 3. Are you ready, guys?
Well, Nizwila Bafetsa Pamakaya, body count or no body count. Mina just counting the number of likes in this video. Please make sure that you continue engaging Nazi. Next statement. I was too young when I had my first sexual encounter.
Washa, this one is gonna be an interesting
Please
one.
make sure to continue engaging Nazi. There's the next statement. I was too young.
I was too young when I had my first sexual encounter. In the comment section, guys, please avoid typing the full 4-letter word if you had a situation like that so that we don't get blocked or cancelled on the live. But this is about consensual sex in a sense. Were you too young when you heard your first sexual encounter? Me too. I was 13. Someone says, nope, I was at my right age. Okay. Forever when I says I was too young when I had my first sexual encounter. You're repeating what I'm saying. Sorry about that. Okay, let me see. Do you guys agree with the statement? Are you neutral or do you disagree? You don't have to tell us the age, guys. You don't have to tell us the age because now I'm just like, no. What are we doing here, guys? Don't tell us the age.
You got
Say
people on this app.
disagree. Someone says neutral. Someone says meh. Someone says no, they were not too young when they had their first sexual encounter. Let's see. All right, let's see what the people have to say, and then I'm gonna come back to my panel. and hear what they have to say. Guys, carry on chatting here in the comments.
When I had my first sexual encounter. It's time to choose your lane.
I agree. I was too young when I had my first sexual encounter, guys. I was still in my teens, right? And it just made me become more sexually active. Had I not gone down that route, I would have been more focused and like just taken my school path and everything more seriously. So yeah, it messed me up.
So the reason that I agree with the statement is because I have a past of substance abuse history, and through my work in recovery, I've got to learn how that sort of thing at such a young age, even though the memory is romanticized in my mind and it seems all great, it was actually quite a traumatic experience when the reality hits. And I can second what he said, like it led me to form norms and standards in my mind, which was somewhat warped and feeded my ego instead of my essence.
I agree, because having sex with a partner is supposed to be a beautiful thing. It's supposed to be put together. When I was too young, you don't understand much. And then you get to experience something that you're supposed to experience while being an adult. And then you have no idea what the heck is going on.
I disagree. Like, with me, I was 19. And I think I was responsible enough. And also, like, I knew what to apply, protection. I had all the information and education around sex. So, yeah.
I disagree as well, because, I was 19 as well. So I think I was old enough. I could use protection.
Oh, God.
And I liked
Sorry.
it. I could make good choices. So I think I wasn't stupid. I wasn't foolish. Okay.
I disagree as well. I'm a late bloomer. The only thing that I knew was academics. And remember, I'm part of the marginalized group. The queer community, our dating pool when we are young, it's still quite small, do you understand? So my main focus was school. I think my first sexual encounter was when I was 22. So yeah.
I also disagree with the statement, and same age as you as well, also 22. And I think at that time I was like pretty confident in like what I wanted. I knew what I wanted. I also disagree with the fact that like sex has to be a beautiful thing at the first time. I don't think it is. Like whether having it with a woman or a man, it's messy, it's painful, it's a mess. It's a mess. The first time you have sex, it's just gonna be a mess. So I don't think it's gonna be this amazing, beautiful, bold and the beautiful kind of
What?
But I feel like when you're too young to understand like what you guys are doing, that this is not just about like having sex with somebody. It's actually sharing an intimacy, a moment.
No, I was also not really raised in, and my parents never really spoke to me about it. I learned this through, chats with friends, and like I said, my experiences being younger. And like he said, I agree with the spirit, because, when you're younger, you're supposed to think about passing matric, going to college, building a life,
Yes.
which I actually never thought about. My mind was on one thing. But imagine how special it would have been if you only had one partner and you discover all of that thing together.
So, boys, now, having said this, you guys disagree, they agree. What about things at that age that you guys had it? What about things like STI? Because, they said they were too young. You guys felt like, we're cool, we knew everything. Did you know everything? Were you well informed about everything sexual related?
I think I got well informed in university. In high school, yes, they touch in the sex topic, especially life orientation, but they don't dive too much into it. It was only when I got to university that I started knowing, there's human papillomavirus. It's not only HIV, there's syphilis, there's this and this and this and this. That's when now I started saying, okay, importance of protection. If I had sex when I was young, I wouldn't be informed enough. I wouldn't even know about consent. Do you understand? Maybe you are during the intercourse when you are young, you might never know, okay, do I want to stop now? Am I allowed to say no? Because I think we barely speak about consent when we are young. So it's just a moment thing that, oh my gosh, I want to have sex with you. And then that's it.
Gaga, gaga.
I think the fact that you guys are in the disagree lane is understandable because the common denominator between all of you guys is that you guys were much older, so you didn't get to experience that. But the host just touched a hot topic. I mean, the information at its base and the sources of information while you're at that young age are flawed. Because you're getting information through, sources which are not credible, through your friends, through media, through movies, and all of that stuff, And so the picture that gets developed in your mind is very skewed from reality and from the beauty of it.
And adding on what you were saying, I think there's an article that says almost 70% of 11-year-olds are exposed to porn right now as we speak. So if we have 11-year-olds that are exposed to porn, then it comes on, oh, okay, I want to do this as well. I want to experiment. Yeah, so I think this is a conversation that we need to drive back at home. So parents need to start having conversations about sex, STIs, and openly with their kids.
It does matter in terms of the ages if you are someone who's younger and it's your first time and you're doing it with someone significantly older. Because the whole community thing comes to aspects of that, and they would know what to say to make you think, oh, okay, yeah, I'm okay with this when you're not.
The next statement is...
Damn, it's hot in here. My panelists, please talk to me, man. Talk to me. Colin.
Shame and mute. I agree that I was too young because I did it because of peer pressure. I did it because everyone was like, oh, you're still a virgin, And then I was like, so I did. I would say I would agree. In my case. Yeah.
I think this is a very personal question, and everyone's going to have their own take on it because it's based on your own experiences. I will disagree. I think that I was old enough, and it also depends on the kind of person you are. And like Cullen says, peer pressure is a huge thing.
Yeah.
And yeah,
someone is asking.
It's very unfortunate. Some of the comments here, it really broke my heart. To see, because these numbers are small, guys, and that's a whole other problem. That's a whole other conversation.
I was just gonna say,
I'm so sorry if anyone here has to ever go through anything miserable.
Someone is asking, what's the right age to legally have sex? Do you guys know the age?
I think it's also different for everyone. It depends on you, but I think anything maybe younger than I would even say maybe 17 up. I think maybe even 16 is
Maybe 16 is too young. Yeah, maybe 18. Yeah, 17, 18, I think.
Yeah.
So it's important
I think maybe I would say when you finish matric, almost kind of, because it's kind of you becoming quote unquote adult.
Yes.
There's something interesting you mentioned in the video. I think it's Mang, one of the cast members. He said, I think there's a stat that says about 70% of 11-year-olds are exposed to pornography. So how do we try and and just I don't know, how do you go about the situation? Because I think 11 is too young to be exposed.
Way too young.
Those
but I think kids are curious.
No.
I think kids are curious. I mean, they start asking from the time they're 7, 8, where do babies come from? And every parent has a different excuse. And the internet is so openly accessible. We're living in an age of technology. How easy is it for someone to take a phone and say how a baby's made? And what are they going to find? Yeah. They're going to find exactly that. So I don't think maybe a lot of them find it by accident, I think, because they really don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Do you think there's a lack of openness in how parents and how most people are trying to parent their kids, or they're trying to shield them too much that they're afraid to let them know the information, and then they get to learn the information from the world, and it becomes a thing.
And I understand it as well, because imagine you tell your kid this and then maybe they try something I get it, but it's a tricky situation.
All right. There's some very interesting comments. Let me just read something here. Good Roses Bloom says, too much internet. Porn is so dominant. Even most teens talk about it on a daily. It's accessibility of how social media, the internet and technology is changing because people have access to it. Back in my days, we used to have to get a magazine and there was only one in the township. So it was kind of a movie for me to get it, because by the time I get it, there's holes, there's pages missing. I'm just seeing, you know what I'm saying? But in any case, we're not there. Let me see other comments. Okay, people are talking about age. I agree with 18 post matric. Someone says, let me go through. Okay, you guys are just responding to each other. And there's a question here. So
Maybe
what?
be old enough to ride a car before you can ride a.
Have a driver's license first before you try
Hey.
to drive someone crazy.
Yeah. Very good.
Nisha said here, Shay has a point. I could be 12 and watch 365 days, and now I want to experiment and try what I saw. And I agree with that. I think in today's TV shows, sex is so explicit and unnecessarily explicit. Like a popular TV show, You, literally the opening scene is him staring through this window and watching this chick have sex with someone else. It's just too
And
much.
Yeah, like you couldn't even skip that.
crazy. Okay, so let's move on to our next statement. Guys, if you just joined in, please engage with us on all social media platforms. Forever When is here, you can follow them, follow the conversation. Let's have these conversations because it's when we shy away from having such chats that we are not well informed, and then we end up being a very dumb society.
There is enough sexual health education tailored for young men and boys.
The statement is there is enough sexual health education tailored for young men and boys. Do you agree? Are you neutral or do you disagree? There is enough sexual health education tailored specifically for young men and boys. Temba says disagree. Christopher says agree, there is enough. Karabo, as a woman, she responds and says she disagrees. Okay, there's a lot of disagreeing here. So you guys feel like there isn't enough sexual health education tailored for young men and boys? Let's find out what our people had to say, and then we'll come back to you guys. You can continue the conversation in the chat. Shay, Cullen, if you see something interesting, please just make a head note, and then we can discuss it when we come back.
Okay, cool.
Time to choose right.
I agree because our parents are supposed to teach us from a young enough age what's what. We go to school, we're supposed to be taught at school. And then eventually we get the friends and we all talk about sexual acts in front of our friends. So it starts by the parents.
I also agree that there's information everywhere, If you check social media, there's information. And as well, as you say, parents, you need to teach your kids while they are young, to say, even though about the sexual organs, this is this, don't allow people to do this to it, this is your beautiful pattern, So I believe that there's enough information.
How old is young?
I can say from 10 years.
I'm neutral, guys, because as much as there is a lot of information, not everybody has access to that information. And as much as it's the parents' job to educate, not all parents are comfortable in having such a conversation with the kids, and the kids do not know how to talk to them about it because of comfortability, and therefore they go outside. You understand? Like maybe an outsider has to explain.
Yeah, I'm neutral as well because I think parents, they don't do enough because they're busy. It's working class. You come back home at around 5 or 8 in the night. The kids are tired doing their homework. So the parents do the bare minimum. They don't do enough. And the schools don't do enough as well. That's my feeling. So that's why I'm neutral.
You just switch lanes. Can you tell us why?
There's no excuse on earth that can cause the parents not to talk to their kids. You decided to have kids. Make time for it.
But sometimes they just don't communicate.
Yeah.
Sometimes they just don't.
I would like to disagree. In as much as there's a lot of information out there, parents still don't know how to talk to their kids. I am from a black family. If you speak about sex with your parents, if I say, Mom, I'm having sex, it's a whole thing.
Facts.
We are fighting.
Facts.
What are you doing? Do you understand? And we still have parents who have sex but still do not know, or do not have, they don't comprehensively know how to use protection measures. Like, they don't know how to put a female condom properly. They don't know how to now engage with you to say, okay, you are queer, and if you are queer, this is what you need to do. Do you understand?
Do you think there's a difference between parents speaking to a female child or boys to men?
There's no difference. Most parents, what they do is they make sexual health or sexual education a taboo. So if a parent will start talking to you about sex, they'll say, if you have sex, you'll be pregnant. That's number one. If you have sex, I'll kick you out of my house. In class, the teacher will say, guys, welcome. Today we're speaking about self-awareness, healthy sexual choices, make healthy sexual choices. But do we have people who are really teaching the kids to say, if you have sex, sex is when people do this and this and this and this. When you are having sex, you can use 1, 2, 3 to protect yourself. They barely do that.
I think I'm still in this lane. As a queer boy, like, if your straight parents are coming to you now and they're like, okay, so we know you're gay, this is how things work. It's like, no, please, I don't want to hear about this. But regardless, if you're going to Google, like, okay, how do I have sex? The first links are going to come up are going to be porn up. You know, it's not going to be like stuff that is going to be very appropriate for that age, you know? So I don't think that there are appropriate measures for young people who are outside of the heteronormative spectrum.
I also disagree with the statement. I think one of the problems out there is that there is too much information and that a lot of the information is not credible. I also think that as South Africans, there's too much of a stigma attached to sex education. I agree with what you guys are saying. The parents should talk to their kids about it, but the reality is that in most cases it doesn't happen, and that's a problem.
Also, painting sex as like this thing of like, oh guys, it's so bad, don't do it. And then you do it and you're like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Of course you're gonna be like, I'm gonna keep doing this thing. Like
Amazing. That's me hot. Well,
Some interesting insights there. What did you guys think? Oh damn it. Sorry guys, it's like load shedding every time I show you my laptop. My bad. Okay, so very interesting. A lot of people feel like there's not enough information that's specifically tailor-made for boys in terms of, sexual education. So what do you guys think of what the guys have to say?
There definitely isn't enough information available for men. And a lot of people are saying there is more available for females. While that is true, as a female, I can tell you that even that isn't enough. So that's kind of a measure of just how little education there is directed at men. Because in school, women were taught about our periods and stuff, but not really in depth either. There's lots of things that I have learned out of school independently, but there just isn't enough education about taking care of yourself. And it's something that you
Someone
need to
said
learn when you're young, and it's just not provided.
someone said in the chat, based on what you're saying, they said even in school, even if they did teach, you know, sexual health and sexual education, it was mostly directed to the females. Do you kind of think? Would you agree to say that there's a lack in terms of, direct education to boys and men when coming to such conversations? Colin?
So this is a tough one for me to answer because I've always felt that there was enough resources because I grew up in a very open family. Like, we spoke about sex all the time. I could ask whatever I wanted. So I've never felt that I've lacked that knowledge or resources. But so in my perspective, like it's not that we lack anything, it's just a willingness to learn it.
I hear you.
Willingness of men to learn it.
It's very interesting because I think in our culture, in my black culture, like the other guy said in part of the cast, that you dare mention anything about you having sex, my brother, you are going to be eating this coke or not even pap like for a whole month. You're not even getting money.
That's so foreign to me. It's different.
So taboo.
Yeah.
It is so taboo. I mean, just to support what I'm saying, read some of the comments here. Timberlake says most boys are scared to ask or talk about sex with their parents. And Karabo More says, why is it left for males to go out there and search info whilst it is given freely to females? Someone also said, Nesha said, parents building a more fearful relationship with kids. Now, even if I want to talk about sex, I'm guessing she wanted to say. So it's like parents have this thing that they do to us, like make us scared to talk about sex. But then when it's time for us to learn about it, it's like, where do we learn? That's why they go and find all these scammers outside. Someone saying, one night for 100 rand. You take your virginity and you cut it back at the end of the month. Type of vibe, so that's not what we're trying to do. Good Roses Bloom is making some valid points. They said, not all parents sit their sons down and talk about sex. and the cautions. Even at school, the lessons are always directed to girls. I see. Has anybody changed their minds based on everything that's here? Forever Wena is saying time to break those norms. Let's talk about sex, baby. Head over to the website, Forever Wena Sexual Health Chat Box, and you can ask all of these questions without these pretty faces here and this one here looking at you. Because right now you're shy, like, oh, Karen is gonna judge me. Ooh, my body count is 300, and also I don't bring my own condom. It's a weird thing. It's a weird thing. But thank you so much, guys. Guys, please let's get this chat to 50,000 if you believe that we are adding value by having these conversations. And also don't fall asleep. I know you guys want to tap, 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 tap. So tap that screen. Let's get those likes up. And I've got, I think, one more statement to go. So let's finish up. Let's finish up with a bang. Okay. Thank you for the gifts, guys. Also have our panels here. They also want to buy radios, you know.
Dude, you're such a good host, I just have to say, on that show. Well done.
Thank you so much.
Shout out to you.
Born to host.
You guys are giving my flowers. Hey, what? Let's focus. Okay. I think our last and final statement, guys. Let's end off with the bang.
Asali Emakaya, thank you so much for being.
Well, psych. Sorry, guys. There was no what.
Choose your lane. We're having some amazing conversations with the boys here. We should get used to having these part of conversations. We should feel free. If you need more information, you should head on to foreverwena.co.za to know more about your sexual health options. Chatbots, make sure you engage with us, you share this clip with all your friends, whoever needs to know what they need to know. It's been your boy Prince Yue. Forever winner. Forever winner. Forever winner. All done, boys. All done. Thank you.
Lovely. I think this was so cool. It just sucks that time is like flying. But do we have any closing remarks from you guys? What do you have to say to everyone out there with all the statements we've mentioned, especially relating to the men's conference, the lack of the information being there or not? Anyone can take it away.
You can go, Shane.
Yo, you're putting me on the spot there. I think something we've learned today, between the three pretty faces here and the 7 men that we saw on the show, everyone has their own opinion and everyone has what works for them, and there's no right or wrong opinion so long as that you are responsible and safe in your sexual relationships. Do what works for you, but put yourself first. Don't make silly decisions, but make decisions that resonate with you, because we've all experienced different lives and there's no right or wrong answer to any of the questions asked today.
100%.
I agree with that. You said it all. I could say, yeah.
Look, guys, I genuinely think that conversations like this should be a norm, because one thing I always say whenever I'm doing varsity activations with Forever When I always say, guys, I know that you guys are having sex. We know this because the stats are showing that you guys are going to clinics. You are scared to go to clinics. And I just genuinely say to whoever's at home, know your status. You can live with or without any sickness. You can live a very, very long life. Be open about the sexual conversations, whether you are queer or straight or whatever flag that you fall under. Just don't be scared, because a lonely island will cry by themselves. There, no one is there to help them. So hit us up, hit me up, speak to the chatbot. It will help you. There's a lot of people can help you have more conversations. Head over to YouTube if you want to have a moment with your friends or family and watch the episodes as they come along. We had an episode last week which came out. So I think we can all relate. I think Kalani also learned something that, our upbringings are not the same. My mom will smack me. Your mom will be like, here's 12 condoms and lube. My mom will be like, what?
To end off this unofficial men's conference, I think that all the gents should share the YouTube video with their friends and get those conversations going, because look what an amazing conversation the gents on the show had, learning about each other's, thoughts to those questions. So maybe you should ask some of these questions to your friends and get the Forever Winner message out there.
We love it. Guys, Lina, I know you guys are awesome. So, Kalen, I'll start with you. Please tell the people where they can catch all of your entertainment, all of your skits, all of your dukes, and all your brilliant ideas, and how they can connect with you.
Just on TikTok and Instagram, it's Lil Cully. That's it. Yeah.
Well, they're saying your name correct the whole time, Kalen.
Yes, you were. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Is that it? No, YouTube.
So my
nothing?
full name is Cullen, and then nickname is Cully. You were saying it right. Yeah. Yeah, you were saying it right.
Um,
I don't want to say Shehara or Shaihara, so I was like, Shay is this.
No,
is
you
this
said it right. Yeah. So everyone calls me Shay, but my name is Shayhara. I'm over on Instagram and TikTok. My username is just my name, Shayhara _. I do a lot of fun, fashion, beauty, and lifestyle. And I know that sounds like it might not be a guy's cup of tea, but my lifestyle content's really funny, guys. You should check me out.
We believe you. Thank you so much to everyone who tapped the screen, everyone who's joined us live. Thank you for engaging us in this conversation. Shout out to Forever Winner. Shout out to the handsome host that is about to leave in the next 30 seconds. So fire emojis to everyone who had fun. To my panel, you are now free to go at whatever point. You guys were amazing.
Good night, everybody.
Good night,
Bye,
everybody.
guys. Thank
Good
you.
night.
That was awesome.
Bye. We appreciate you too, guys. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, sir.
That was so fun.
You are cool, man. You are also cool,
You
Khaled.
too, bro. You too.
People love you too much. They're like, we want to see bigger Khaled.
Girly. Okay, dude, I need to go hit my vape now. That was intense. Come on.
Yeah, I'm gonna get blocked right now.
Exactly.
I'll
Yes,
check
bro.
the flip side.
Thank you.
It's been amazing. Oh, my guests are so much fun. Okay. Right. If you just joined, guys, we were just watching this episode together. Mina, I'm not always gonna be about the fun stuff. I'm always gonna talk about the stuff that's tough to speak about. And I know that sex is a really, really huge conversation in society. Nyaz would say Havana. So as much as that felt a little bit too formal and informal, it's important that sometimes we don't make stupid things trend. We should have actual conversations and we learn because Uzokala we won. And it's always nice to have support. So thank you guys for being here and making this possible for Forever Way now for myself. And you guys are amazing. I always encourage you guys to have fun, live your best lives out there, but be protected at all times. Gents, I know what you are self test and I think, I promise you, once you go do it once, bro, it'll be done. You'll be absolutely done and you'll know your status and you can reset the clock from then. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, go listen. I'm learning a lot, especially about the queer community. I'm learning so many things when coming to, you understand? I'm going to say Kanjani, bro. So it's your boy, Pretty Jokes, and I'll check on the flip side. Yeah, guys. Let me go drink water. Bye.